My mom and sister lied about my dad. Now they want a share of his inheritance. Should I forgive them? Hey guys, I'm 27. My parents divorced when I was 6. It was a nasty affair and ruined my family in many ways. My mom and sister, who at the time was 14, said that I had behaved inappropriately with my sister. My dad always maintained that he was innocent, but the court thought differently. He went bankrupt, lost access to his family and close friends, and couldn't get a job for the longest time. He was very educated and had a master's in accounting. Eventually, he moved to the middle of nowhere and got a job working remotely for my uncle. He built a decent life and bought a property with his brother as co-signer. I never had contact with him, and I grew with a few different stepdad and all that. He had cancer and passed 4 years ago. Fast forward to 5 months ago. I got a random call from my uncle and he asked to meet. He gave me 5 letters which were from my dad. Some were birthday letter for my 18th, graduation letter for high school and college, and one detailing why he wasn't in my life and how sorry he was and how he wished he'd fought harder to be in my life. He states that he's innocent and he's only guilty was being coward and cheating on his family. Anyway, my uncle was to give me those things and some other things. He's dying of cancer as well and doesn't have long left. Anyway, my dad had left me everything, including his house, which my uncles had rented these past few years, and now my uncle is passing his house to me and a very large sum of money from the sale of his business and some of his ownership shares. I confronted my mom and sister about my dad, and they both broke down crying and admitted they wronged my dad and wished they made amends before he died. My mom is claiming mental stress and other issues. I told her she took my ability to have a father in my life from me out of spite, and I can't forgive her for that. Now that they've both learned that my and dad uncle is leave me everything, they are trying to get back in my life, and my mom and sister are claiming that she has a claim to whatever my uncle and dad left me.